babes, and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because today we are tapping into the sign of Cancer to see what is going on during this time for you guys, for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus placements in Cancer. Before you get started, DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want for your reading. Like this video, please, subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. So let's get right into it. What does Cancer have going on during this time? What does Cancer need to know? What is the vibe for Cancer? Okay. Maybe get one more. All right, beautiful. So we have hope, stargazing, transformation, hidden depths, and lost and found. Wow, okay. Let's start with hope here. So the first card we have is hope. Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. So Cancer, if you've been down on your luck or just kind of feeling, you know, like there's nothing really going on, or like, you know, everything's kind of going wrong, tapping into that hopeful mindset can severely shift the energy in your situation, in your life. I've experienced this myself, and you know, like it said, make a, you know, more negative situation positive. Stargazing. When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. So Cancer, for the majority of you, I just feel like this is a time where you're wondering, okay, what's your next step? Like, I feel like we have transformation. Transformation typically only comes after you've really been through something, or after you've gone through a certain phase or cycle. So I feel like Cancer, you're at the end of a cycle, or if you've already completed one recently, and now it's just like, okay, what's next? You guys are just kind of waiting. I'm just getting this like waiting and wondering energy, wondering what it is you're supposed to be doing next or what's coming next. The universe is basically telling you to just slow down, you know, focus on something, do something relaxing so you can allow that intuition to flow in. But quite literally, something, I don't know what it is about the astral realm, but yeah, staring at the stars can literally cause the downloads to come through. Transformation. This fairy tells you to surrender to transformation in your life that's happening right now for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. So Cancer, things may be moving and shaking, and you're kind of like, I don't know, you're just feeling more shaky about it. This energy where it's like, I'm a bit unsure, I don't like change, I don't like to not know. Yeah, big Cancer energy. You guys want to know what's next. You guys want to know what's coming down the pipeline. And yeah, this is basically a prompt to tell you to embrace what's happening, because what's happening in your life right now is for your highest and greatest good. So then we have hidden depths here. This one says something hidden is about to come to light, perhaps a secret, or a memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. So I see you guys really kind of exploring, and it feels like your intuition, to be honest. Like, I feel like you guys you're the plug. You've been looking for that connection, and you're finally connecting to source. You finally found your outlet, and it's kind of causing this trickle effect, causing you to remember certain things. And this you literally can be on a spiritual level. You may tap into your Akashic records. I know me personally, in my dreams, this is really resonating with me. I'm personally a Cancer, if you don't know, but in my dreams, I literally explored a past life, and it was so crazy, because I didn't know it could just be revealed to you like that. But you know, once I had one of my really powerful activations, the crazy stuff just started happening. So I see something like that happening for you. Maybe not exactly, but you're definitely exploring some hidden depths, okay, with your relationships with people in the 3D, spiritually, in the astral realm, like all sorts of ways. Lost and found. What was once lost is about to be found, thanks to the lost and found fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things we never realized were even lost. So Cancer, yeah, you may actually access your Akashic records, which is essentially just like your the records of your past lives and, you know, the different, that kind of stuff. Like, you know, what's happened in past lives and things like that. Yeah, that's just coming through so strong. But, you know, maybe you feel like you've lost yourself, you know, recently, or you've just been kind of lost. I feel like we're returning back to who we are. It's a much more comfortable energy, but you are going to have to be comfortable in the transformation, because to get there, some things are going to have to move and shake. So it may seem like everything is out of order or things aren't happening the way they should be, but really this transformation is for your highest and greatest good. And then there's our Cancer card, the Chariot here. So this is forward motion. This is forward motion, forward movement, and balance. This is definitely returning back to self. Like, I feel like for some of the Cancers out there, they've really kind of, you know, lost control, or just feel just like you're almost not even relating to who you are. There's just this energy with dissociation with self. But I feel like we're returning back to that, so that's good. So let's see. What other messages do we have for Cancer? What are the other messages for Cancer? Are there any other messages for Cancer? Okay, well, let's see what we have. Okay, we got a lot of Wands energy. So we have the King of Swords and the Four of Wands in reverse. So I feel like in a relationship wise, because we do have that Four of Wands here, I feel like things are unbalanced and misaligned, and the universe is kind of coming through with this divine masculine energy to balance relationships. And this doesn't have to be romantic, but it can be romantic, friendships, family situations, work dynamics. I just feel like some area of your life that has to do with other people is unbalanced. Even if you literally don't have a job, you just stay at home in your cocoon and just do your thing all day, every day, that could be the unbalance. So the universe is integrating new people to walk into your life. So, oh, one of them fell. So we have the Page of Wands here, and then the Three of Wands. So Cancer, I feel like you're going to have a decision to make coming up as well. And it has to do with your transformation. The universe is like, okay, it's going to put everything in order. And then you're gonna, it's not even a test, but I just feel like there's going to be something set up where the universe is going to be like, universe, God, whatever you believe in. Are you going to accept this new timeline or not? Like, I feel like there's going to be, and the thing is, it's not a test, it's really just a question. So be mindful of the steps you take during this time, Cancer. What are the romance messages for Cancer? Wow. Holy cow. This is great. Yes, I am loving this. Okay, so we have worth waiting for, children, you deserve love, passion, and true love. Wow, Cancer. There is about to be a blessing in the love department for you guys. We have true love and soulmate. At the bottom of true love, it says this is the romance of a lifetime. At the bottom of soulmate, it says yes, this is your soulmate. So you're definitely dealing with a strong love connection here. And I feel this coming through. And I feel like Cancer's been waiting quite a while for this, to be completely honest. I'm not sensing like any sort of rush with this, because this transformation had to happen first. A lot of times, you know, we'll ask the universe for someone who's so like perfect and balanced and loving and warm and funny and attractive and all these things before we go through our transformation, basing who we know we can be off of what we deserve. But you got to get to that who you can be so that you're also in alignment with this person, if that makes sense. So if you're completely antisocial, and you know, opposites do attract, not to say that it can't work, but if from a manifesting standpoint or asking the universe something type standpoint, if you're, you know, antisocial, don't you know, put any sort of effort into your appearance and things like that. Listen, this is the real world, okay? We can't be completely unrealistic. Like, let's just look how we want. Like, I'm all for individuality, but let's at least be clean, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, if you're, just as an example anyways, but if you're, you know, completely antisocial, etc., you can't ask for this super, you know, out there, loving, warm, genuine, work through all their emotional stuff, emotionally balanced, emotionally intelligent, like this perfect person, if we're not anywhere near that, because the universe also isn't going to put us with someone that's going to drag us down. Or I'm sorry, the universe isn't going to put us with someone who we're going to drag down. Like, it works both ways, you know? You don't want the universe to put you with a F-boy, F-girl. The universe also isn't going to do that. So I say all that to say this transformation had to happen. Again, I feel like we're at the tail end of it. That's why the universe is like, accept this, be open to this, because I'm returning some, you know, some love to you. I'm returning some really great things to you. But this had to happen. So we have worth waiting for. And you deserve love. This is definitely well deserved. I do feel like Cancer's put in the work for this. At the bottom of you deserve love, it says you are lovable. The bottom of worth waiting for, it says divine timing is at work in your love life. So this did have to happen with divine timing. This isn't something that had to be, that could have been sped up, because otherwise I don't feel like Cancer would have been in alignment with this. Cancer, we have this ability to see ourselves like way in the future, way down the line. And I feel like some people were getting a bit frustrated with the process, but it's just because we weren't there, and everything's a process and it takes time. And for something like true love, that's a soulmate, that's definitely worth waiting for. So we do have passion and children. Your love life is being affected by children. At the bottom of passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Children can quite literally represent real children. So maybe that's, you know, a block for you if you do have kids. Other than that though, the transformation also makes you grow as a person, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, your love life could have been affected by the fact that you hadn't learned whatever lesson you just finished learning, because you didn't have that maturity and wisdom from that lesson. That's all. Passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Yeah, I just feel like this is a connection. Cancer doesn't have to hold back, and I really, really, really love that. I really love that. Yeah, we have solitude. I feel like you guys have spent quite some time alone. From a relationship standpoint, maybe you're just, you know, typically in your Cancer crab shell. I feel like this has been a long time coming for some of you. Yeah, so we have solitude, firm foundation, and heartache and loss. This was a journey. This was not something that came overnight. There was heartache and loss that brought us here. And it was a part of us building our firm foundation. If we hadn't been through the lessons that we've been through, it's just like you wouldn't have been the person that you are today, Cancer. And you wouldn't be so emotionally intelligent, emotionally balanced, and genuinely open to love. Solar plexus chakra, this is that chakra right in the middle, your core. This is, you know, all about really kind of grounding yourself and understanding, knowing who you are, learning who you are, putting yourself first in the sense that you won't compromise when it's unnecessary. Compromise out of fear. You compromise out of necessity, not because you're afraid that someone won't like who you really are. You had to build that firm foundation of self, and now you've returned back to yourself, because I feel like for some of you, Cancer, you may have been lost due to a relationship that you've been in, and it kind of changed, you know, who you were and what you wanted. Maybe you learned, oh, this is how you attract love. Oh, I got to do this for people to like me. And then you're kind of, now you've been through all this, and now you're back with your firm foundation, and you've realized, no, that's not it. You know, I'm sensing that for some people. Okay, let me see what else we got. We got quite a few that came out. Yeah, and here's the thing. Here's the thing, Cancer. The main thing that I feel like you've learned as of late is this shadow energy. You've learned to balance your shadow energy, because your shadow fights what you know to be true. We also have temptation and wisdom that came out. That temptation is that shadow energy telling you, answer that call, you know, reach out, unblock them, let that old friend that did you dirt back into your life. Have so much compassion that it hurts you. Too much of a good thing is a bad thing. That's still about a part of your shadow. I feel like, Cancer, you've even learned, you know, not to make yourself a martyr and feel like, okay, but I'm helping someone, I'm doing something for someone. Who cares if I compromise myself? Like, I feel like you've even gotten out of that, which is one of the hardest things to do, because it's so easy to rationalize you doing a good thing, you know, even if it kind of hinders or hurts you. So I feel like you guys have learned so much, but the main part of this is that you've worked through your shadow energy, and so now you're balanced. It's not even about, you know, completely ignoring your shadow. You know your toxic traits, you know you may have this, like for me, oh my goodness, I get really what's the word, like spontaneous. I'll have a thought and I'll act on it immediately. That's something that I had to learn not to do, because when it's like, ooh, I should hit up my ex and see how they're doing, I would just hit them up, and then all of a sudden I'm back in this crap hole. So I had to learn impulse control. Okay, that was a part of my shadow. I just wanted to do things real quick and just create a big mess, tornado, and then like the next day I'm like feeling horrible about myself. So that was one of my things that I had to work on, Cancer. But I feel like we all have our things that we've worked through. And because we've worked through all of that, again, we're getting, you know, this true love soulmate. Now, for some of you, I feel like there's just a struggle with integration. So we have emotional withdrawal and moving on. Some of you guys, well, honestly, I get a pretty good energy. I feel like a detachment here, but a good detachment. I feel like you're ready, Cancer. You're ready to move on from the things that don't serve you. Let me say it again, that don't serve you. Because if you feel like a relationship or something is serving you, then I'm not talking about them. But if you felt like, you know, a little irritated at that, I think deep down in your core, you may know, you know, someone may not be for you, because I said specifically don't serve you. So if they do serve you, then we're not talking about them. But yeah, I do see you guys closing some cycles, like for good. I'm personally starting to question if cycles ever actually get closed. Just the way my life is set up and how exes and annoying people and annoying traits and habits be coming back. So I'm a little on the fence as to if anything is ever actually fully closed. But I do know that Cancer has built up the like the endurance to be able to rise above those situations, even if they do, you know? So we have accelerated motion and sacral chakra. I feel like you guys, I'm getting like a sensual energy here with the I mean, it is the sacral chakra, but I'm getting this energy where Cancer, you're feeling a little rawr, like you're feeling a little, you're ready, like you're just ready. You're ready for things to heat up. You're ready for this accelerated motion. And I feel like for those of you who may have developed like lower vibrational feelings about your sensuality and things like that, I feel like you're starting to accept yourself and love yourself again, and you're wanting to express your sensuality again, whereas some of you may have felt extremely detached from getting close to someone in that way, or even just, you know, getting close to yourself in that way. So then we have fertility and material and spiritual prosperity. So wow. This is a huge deal. This is a huge freaking deal, Cancer. Like, I'm honestly so proud of us, because I've definitely been a part of this journey. Fertility, material, and spiritual prosperity. So spiritual ascension, also material. In the material world, you may be bagging a whale, okay? Someone with some money. We love a good coin, yes. But I just feel like it's new energy, and it's the new energy that has been very long awaited. So we have adventures going forward and wonders. Wow. That is just so beautiful. I just really love this energy. I could honestly stare at these cards forever, because it's just like, you know, especially looking at this one, you can see the wind of the roads, and just how long it took, and the journey, and it almost makes you want to tear up a little bit, okay? Because it's just like so beautiful to see like all of this you got through all of that. Like, give yourself a freaking pat on the back. We have adventures going forward and wonders. I feel like some of you guys are going to get to travel. You've been wanting to travel, and you're going to get to travel with your new bae. Your new life is going to permit you to travel. You're going to get to see wonders, new things, new places that you just never thought you would go, even, you know, in the astral realm with, you know, astral travel and dream travel and the 5D and just all sorts of things. But most importantly, you're going forward. And yeah, the shackles have broken off. Like, that's just it. That's where we are. So yeah, Cancer, that was your spread. That was beautiful. DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel and comment below what video you want to see next. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.